Alright, so we are going to talk about section 3.5, and honestly this kind of, if you haven't noticed, that 3.3, 3.4 already kind of flow together and kind of overlap, and so does 3.5. And so we're going to talk about a couple of different scenarios here. You're going to a store and you're looking to purchase a bookcase. Okay, and right now the bookcase is $150, but it's on sale for 15% off. And so for this problem, I want to know how much the bookcase really is. Okay, so I'm looking for the total price that I would pay. How much is the bookcase while it's on sale? $150 is its original price, so this may be what we would consider my whole. This guy is obviously my percent, so if we're still talking about that part, percent, and whole piece, the only thing that we're missing is this in, right? And what we're finding here, in the past it used to be our tip, right, of that small dollar amount that we ended up either just saying this is how much our tip is, or we ended up adding it back to the original price to find out what our total bill is. Well, what I'm looking for is how much the sale price is. The sale price is for the bookcase. So we're going to plug these numbers in and we're going to solve this. So it looks like we should have n is equal to 0.15 because that's 15% as a decimal times $150. So when I solve this, this is going to give me my part, my n. So I have 0.15 times 150 equals, looks like 2250. Came out in my calculator as 225.5, but remember this is money. So what I want to ask you is, what did I just find? Does it make sense that this is how much the bookcase cost, and this is how much the bookcase now costs when it's on sale? $150 down to $22.50. Is that what our sale price is? Or is this something else? Well, I want to tell you that this is something else. This is how much the price is discounted, right? That's the percent. Remember we used to do a tip, a percentage of a tip, and we found the tip. Now we're doing the percentage off, and so we're finding the dollar amount that is off. So for us to find the sale price, I have to take the price that it is and the amount that it's discounted, and we're going to subtract it to find out how much it really is. And so $150, if you're saving $22.50, it looks like you have $127.50 is your new sale price for your item. So the bookcase that was $150, it's 15% off, it's now $127.50. Okay. All right, the next one, I have a pair of jeans that I've been searching high and low for, and they are actually $125. Okay, I will not buy them because they are not on sale, but when they are on sale, I hunt for really good prices, right? Really good bargains. And so I found my favorite pair of jeans for $125, but they're on sale for 25% off. So what am I trying to find for this problem? I want to know how much my jeans are going to cost me while they're on sale. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Jeans that are on sale, how much do they cost? So remember that your original price is your whole. Your percentage is going to be as a decimal, and what I want to know right now for this piece, my part, is what I don't know. And the part is how much is 25% off? How much money do I get to subtract? So 0.25 times $125. And when I type that in, it's 0.25 times 125. And I find the discounted price is $31.25 off. Right? This is the discounted price. So I take the price that my jeans were and I subtract the new discount, right? The 15%. And when I type that into my calculator, I end up with $93.75 is how much my jeans are on sale for. So I did find what I was looking for. All right, so the next one is not a discount like we've been talking in these last two problems, but this next one is about your sales tax. As awful as that is, sales tax is here to stay, and we have to pay it on just about everything unless you're getting groceries in Texas or something crazy. So you're hunting high and low for this $500 TV. You find it, It's a great deal. And your sales tax is 9% in the town that you live in. What I want to know is how much money do I really need to have to buy this $500 TV? Because you realize you can't just walk in with $500 and buy a $500 TV because there's taxes on it. So this is my whole, this is my percent, and I'm looking for that in, right, the part. So if I put this as a decimal, remember that I move it 2 places to the left and I need a placeholder. Okay, type in 500, and so my calculator is going to be 0.09 times 500, and I end up with N is equal to 45. We're talking money here. So what did I find? Your tax is 9%. That means that $45 is 9% of 500. So I still didn't answer my question. What was I asking? How much money do I really need? Sorry, how much money do I really need to buy the TV? Well, the TV's 500, the tax is going to be 45, and so I need to know how much it is altogether. Altogether means I'm going to add them, put them together, and I need $5.45 to be able to purchase this TV and pay my taxes on it. Okay? All right. I'm going to switch over. I'm going to have to draw a little graph here to help us make sense of this next problem. All right, we're going to pretend that I can draw really well and that you guys are going to see these different pieces as pretty. But we're going to go with we're going to talk money for a second. Yeah, that didn't really turn out very well. Here, I'm trying to make it make sense, but oh, good grief. Come on. Okay, we're just going to pretend that this makes perfect sense, okay? All right, so what are you looking at? You're looking at 3 different categories of where you are spending money, okay? And so we like to call these different categories. This first one we're going to call rent. The other one is gas and food. And the last one we like to call fun. So we have 3 categories that we're spending money on each month. And what we're asking for, we're needing to know, is what percentage of all of the money that you're spending in the month do we spend on fun? So fun is a category we're looking for. What percentage? What percentage of money do we spend each month is on fun? So my answer is obviously going to be a percent. All right, so how do I even get started for this kind of problem? Well, we know that this is falling into the chapter of the part, percent, and whole. So I'm going to go ahead and write that down so I can kind of keep in my head here. The next thing is percent is what I'm looking for, right? That's what I don't know. So I'm going to have to come back and solve that. So that P is always going to stay there. The N and the W are things that I know, okay? I know this because I can't have all of the things missing. I have to know 2 of the 3 things to be able to solve this. So if I'm looking for a part of the whole, right? The circle is my whole. What part of the whole is fun? Well, part right there tells me 300, right? I spend $300. That's the part that I spend on fun. The percent from the problem that I don't know is my P, right? I don't know what percent is. I'm trying to solve for that. And my whole, well, the whole is all of the money that I spend every month. So what is it? Well, they didn't give it to us. They gave us individual dollar amounts. They gave us 700, they gave us 300, and they gave us 600. And so how do I find my whole? I add them together. So I spend 700, 300, and 600. These 2, 7 and 3 make 10 with 2 zeros, right? Plus 600. And so I spend $1,600 a month on all of this. If you weren't sure what I just did, just add it up. It comes out to be the same thing. Okay, bring down your 2 zeros. 7 and 3 is 10, plus 6 is 16, and it came out to be the same thing. So my whole is $1,600. So now I've got a problem that I can use, right? I'm looking for percent. So that means my answer, I need to move my decimal to be able to find the percent. So when I multiply these two together, remember that the rule is that the number comes first and the p goes second. I need p all by itself, so I'm going to divide by whatever it is that I want to go away from the p. And I do the same thing on both sides. So p is equal to whatever 300 divided by 1,600 is in my calculator. Okay? And so I'm going to type that in, make sure I'm on the same page. Divided by 1,600. And it's a decimal, right? We knew it was going to be, but it's 0.1875. We need to move my decimal point 2 places, which direction? I hope in your notes that you wrote from a decimal to a percent that we are going to go to the right 2 places. And so 18.75% is how much I spend each month on fun. Okay? All right, that wraps up our lesson for 3.5. If you have any questions, please contact me, text me, make sure that you do your try on your own problems, and bring them to class.